Very good. Please.
Shall we start? Good afternoon, Director General, Your Royal Highness, Ministers, friends of ReNuAL co-chairs, donors, representatives, excellencies, ladies and gentlemen. What's wonderful gathering to celebrate the ReNuAL2. So we are here to highlight the important work of our labs in laboratories in Seibersdorf, but also to recognize the generosity of our member states contributing towards the completion of the laboratories. As you know, the laboratory is now 60 years, so we are celebrating 60 years anniversary, but also highlighting the important work being done in these labs, helping our member states addressing many areas, many issues regarding sustainable development goals. We have made an impressive progress. 5 labs are already there, providing support to our member states, and 3 laboratories now are going to be built, and 1 laboratory refurbished, and also the greenhouse to be built. 28 member states have contributed to ReNuAL2, and we are here to say thank you to all of you, and hopefully encourage anyone still to contribute. We still have some empty rooms for plaques. And with that, I'm pleased to invite our leader and number 1 of ReNuAL2, champion, Director General Rafael Mariano Grossi, to deliver a few remarks. DG?
Thank you very much, Najat. In fact, you said it all. I just want to say how happy I am to be in the presence of these 3 ministers who have put their contribution where their mouth is. You know, sometimes one gets expressions of support, but when these expressions of support are substantiated with the means to do what we want to do, it makes the whole difference. So I wanted to thank you for taking the time. I know that for ministers, any day, any hour counts a lot. And so, especially in these days, the fact that you, Mr. Minister, have taken the time. We are going to start with you. Since we are going to put a testimony of your help in the case of the Kingdom of Belgium and South Africa. We've done that, but we are going to mark it as well, since now we have the ministers joining us. But if I may move on to this, as Najat was just saying, this is a display where we show the generosity of those who are making these laboratories possible. I always say, especially to politicians and decision makers, that when you go to Seibersdorf, you realize why the IAEA is a bit different, perhaps not better, but different from other international organizations, because here we do the science and we prepare the projects that many countries are expecting to have. They require technologists, they require scientists, they require the place to do these things. And thanks to the help of your countries, these things are possible. So I'm very happy today, and you said it in your remarks at the plenary just now. The King of Saudi Arabia has given us a very generous contribution that is helping us get closer to the final line. We are not there yet, but we are tantalizingly close to having the money we need to finalize these places. And in recognition of that, I also wanted to say how important it has been to have 2 godfathers of the whole thing in South Africa and Germany. And the fact that we chose these important nations is to mark again the globality of the effort. The fact that in this we are all together, there is not north, south, east, west, whatever. We are everything, and we are everybody in this effort. So thank you very much. We are going, Mr. Minister, if you agree, to place your country's, kingdom's plaque. It's not a plaque, in fact, as you can see, it's like an hexagon that is going in one of these nooks that we have. So if you want to...
Thank you.
Do it together. Yeah.
Thank you, Minister. And now, Deputy Minister from South Africa, on behalf of the co-chairs for Friends of Renewal, you want to say a few words? Thank you.
If you want to take the photo.
No, I'm going to find. Thank you so much, Program Director of the session, Director General Grossi, the Deputy Director General Mokta, the Ambassador, Mr. Skimt Brimi, the Ambassador of South Africa here in Austria, Rapulane Molekane, the IAEA Community of Member States. The ReNuAL project illustrates the important role played by nuclear science and technology in addressing our developmental needs. It is a shining example of how solidarity and collaboration amongst us is contributing to our common interest. As co-chair of the Friends of ReNuAL, South Africa reiterate our commitment to this initiative, and it is our view that the renovation of the laboratories of Seibersdorf should continue to be one of the priorities at the core of our agenda. There are many good reasons to acknowledge the milestone achieved in the ReNuAL project, and this ceremony, which is going to honor our new donors, is a fitting way to reflect on and celebrate the progress made since the initiative of the launch. Your presence here today is a proof of the validity of this cause. We express our gratitude for the financial contributions your countries have made in this regard. Director General, my delegation is appreciative of the continued support that member states, international organizations, and non-traditional donors have extended to the ReNuAL, and we are fully aware that more work still remains to be done to successfully complete the remaining element of this project in the near future. I encourage those in a position to do so to provide further similar support to enable us to meet our targets and milestones. Lastly, my delegation would like to also pay tribute to the capable, skilled, and committed staff of the Department of Nuclear Applications and the many experts and scientists from different working countries at the laboratories. I thank you, Mr. Director General.
Thank you very much.
Thank you, Minister. Thank you. Ambassador Brimi, would you like to say a few words on behalf of the co-chairs of ReNuAL?
A very few words. Ministers, Your Royal Highness, together with my colleague, with my friend Molekane, we take pride in bringing forward the Seibersdorf initiative. We are so close now to the final draw. We just have to be a little bit faster than inflation. But it was a tremendous step forward, and apart from the ongoing support by the United States, it's a personal pleasure for me. You see, Saudi Arabia had been my first posting, 90 to 92, in difficult times in the Second Gulf War. And so, till then, it missed something, and now you are here. Thank you, shukran jazilan.
Thank you, Ambassador. Thank you. Your Royal Highness, you would like to say a few words?
Not a lot of people would like to hear from me on this issue, but I was not prepared because I was not. But in any case, I'm stimulated by the impact of the moment, as they say. Well, here you go, another testimony that Saudi Arabia build, don't destroy, cooperate, don't alienate, and we seek in our national program, transparency. That's why we have been working with the Secretary General and the organization in ensuring that we will set the standard and set the model for a transparent civil national program of nuclear national program with all what it takes. We're gonna produce our uranium, but we are gonna commit ourselves to the standards of how you convert uranium to be used as a feed for our own facilities and other facilities. We will do it all the way in collaboration with the stakeholders and applying the same or even the standards of the utmost standards of transparency. And if we can succeed with the support of the agency to set us as an exemplary country for how can you be faithful to the use of nuclear in advancing economic growth, economic prosperity, and ensuring that you have a diverse energy system, yet maintaining the commitment of a civil program. Thank you very much indeed.
Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, Your Royal Highness. And Saudi Arabia was a steadfast, generous contributor to our activities, including Zodiac and the Nuclear Security Training Center. We have with us today also two what we call repeat donors. We love repeat donors. So the U.S., the head of the mission, Mr. Louis Bonneau, and the minister from Belgium. So thank you very much. Maybe a few words.
Yes, thank you. Thank you for inviting us here. And you said, Raphael, that you are happy that you have donors who put, what did you say? To put their mouth? No.
You put your actions.
You put your actions where your
I don't
mouth
want to
is.
be so clear.
But
you put your money where your mouth is.
yes, money where your mouth is. But really, I wanted to return the image. It's not so difficult when you are a donor for such a program like this. And I had the honor to visit the laboratories this morning, and I've seen for myself the innovation, but also the passion, the expertise of the people working there, also that there are 3 Belgians heading those laboratories. But what you do in Seibersdorf is protecting food security, is protecting also many households, also in sub-Saharan Africa. So I'm very happy to be and very proud repeat donor, and I should reverse it and say, keep me proud.
Thank you.
Absolutely. Delighted to do that.
Thank you, Minister. Maybe a photo with Mr. Louis Bonneau. You want to also say a few words?
Yes, please. Please.
Thank you, Mr. DG, for inviting us to be here. On behalf of the United States, we're happy to keep contributing to this very important project that promotes the peaceful uses of nuclear applications.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
Maybe a group photo, DG, with everybody?
Excellent. Okay, are we okay?
Yeah, just put here, yeah.
Dean, can you